I don't have my assistant to do my video, so that's it. That's the main problem, right? Okay. Oh, okay. I think it's okay now, right? It's readable already, noticeable, conspicuous, or not? Okay, I need to adjust a little bit. Okay, I need to erase this. Let's go to another topic. Oh my god. Okay. Then another topic, guys, is very easy. Okay. So I can have an example regarding chemistry, things like that. Okay, but it's very easy to understand, but sometimes also confusing. Get the point? So for me, honestly, when I took the exams in the past, I would rather encounter a difficult question. I would love to see it rather than seeing a simple question, and then it really pushed me to be confused. Because there are times also like very simple, very easy, very basic, but oh my gosh, what's this? Because of its simplicity, it turned out to be cumbersome, things like that. Okay, so it turned out to be tough and challenging, even though the question is not so difficult in the first place, right? Oh, what can I do for this? Things like that. So for me, I really love to see a little bit difficult rather than too much easy. Sometimes it's really good, especially English language. Okay, things like that. And also math. Okay, it looks like very easy, but oh, it requires a lot of analysis before solving the problem. Okay, and also chemistry and physics problems, science also, right? And also English, by the way. You get the point? Things like that. Okay, okay. Now let's talk about very common words that we will always encounter this in our class, things like that. Okay, not necessarily for the workers that who are now working in different industries. Usually for the students, pupils, teachers, professors, or to those people who love reading, wide readers, things like that. Okay, and who loves to study English language and who loves also to communicate on the spot using their English communication skills, how fluent they are or not, as long as they'll be able to speak to anybody else. Could it be in a simple situation, in everyday situation like that? You get the point. In everyday social context. Well, context, okay, things like that. Okay, so we need to differentiate between made of and made from. Okay, things like that. What's the difference? Okay. Okay. For example, this door must be free of cables. You will use of or from for that, because we often mixed how to use of and from. Yeah. Made from this particular menu is made of blah blah blah, and something this particular menu is made from blah blah. What's the difference? How to use exactly the correct grammar in using from and of? Okay, so we need to distinguish really the accurate grammar utilization between of and from. But in here, let's focus for substances first, and later we'll be dealing to another context. Okay, for example, the of and from in another context, not in this manner, right? So made of and made from. Okay, things like that. Okay. Okay, blank. Okay. This bag is made blank. Okay. This bag is made blank. Okay. Let's say fiber materials. Okay, like that, or animal skin. Okay. Please forgive me, this is on the spot. It's not easy to think for words you don't prepare, right? Okay, so this bag is made blank, an animal skin. Okay. Okay, what else? So we will think for a particular sentence on the spot for this made of and made from. Okay, things like that. I really do this advertently or intentionally so that we can practice to think critically and analytically. This number one. Number two, we need to construct our sentence well. Okay. Number three, we can write well and communicate well. Because let's go beyond traditional or conventional discussion in the class in which the teachers are writing in the board, right? They wrote first prior to their discussion, right? So that's why it's easy for them to discuss. Now it's totally different. You don't have to write, okay? You think of the words or sentences that you will be able to write, okay? And at the same time, you will be able to think if your grammar is correct. And at the same time, you'll be able to communicate that and convey that to your audience in interactive, platform of communication, online, virtual. I don't have live audience in front of me right now, so this is gonna be not face-to-face. This is online discussion pertaining to my specific blog today regarding made of and made from. So it looks like rare and unusual and unique, right? Okay, because most of the bloggers, they write first. Okay, and then you discuss. But now I think what sentences I'll be able to put on the whiteboard. And this is difficult. You get the point? Because you're using all the categories, writing, like that, okay, speaking, things like that, okay, comprehension, grammar accuracy, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, number two. Okay. My shampoo is made of blank. Okay, let us say I will try to revise that. For example, Nestle Philippines produced a milk that is made blank. Okay, that is made blank. Let's say galactose, glucose, and sucrose. Okay, just the purpose of the discussion, right? Please pardon me, even though hypothetical. Our point only is to discuss what's the utilization of made of and made from. We are not scientific for today. That is gonna be correct really, the composition, as long as we can show to you how to establish the correct grammar. Okay, this Nestle product. Okay, sorry, I plugged. I promoted the Nestle product. Sorry, disclaimer po. I'm not working in Nestle Philippines Corporation. Okay, this Nestle product, okay, or milk product, okay, is made blank, glucose, galactose, okay, and maltose. Okay, you get the point? So just leave me in that way. Even though it will not be scientifically correct, our purpose only is to establish the right grammar. Meaning hypothetical. Okay, not subject for reality. For the purpose of discussion only. Okay, number three. Okay. My house is made of... Sorry, I mentioned already the of. Again, I will revise. Sorry, okay. Let's say my laptop is made blank, zinc, copper, and iron. Okay, my laptop, okay, my tongue slipped. Sorry, my laptop is made blank, zinc, copper, and let's say, to make it unique, I will use tellurium. Wow. And tellurium. The symbol is Te. Okay? Tellurium. Okay? Right? You can say selenium, whatever elements for the purpose of discussion. Again, get the point? Period. Number four. Okay, what else? Okay. This coffee mixture, okay, is made blank. Cocoa blended with very difficult, blended with palm raw material, palm, P-A-L-M. Okay, so let's stop with the cocoa only, right? In order not to make it more complicated, right? Okay, this coffee, okay, is made of, I mentioned already, sorry. I will erase this. Okay, get the point? Things like that. Okay, number 4, I will change this to, okay, how can I say this? Okay, this ketchup, okay, this ketchup is made blank banana, okay, banana, and a mixture of tomato, and a mixture of, okay, tomato, okay, like that, and etc. Okay, or let's say, and others, okay, like that, etc. etc. and others, okay, things like that. So 4 only, okay, so it's because it's difficult to create own sentences, right? So what? This bag is made blank an animal skin, okay, you get the point. So what is that, from or of? Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your answer is of. Okay. Later I will discuss why of, not from. Okay. Number 2 question. The Nestle milk product, this Nestle milk product is made blank glucose, the lactose and maltose. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your answer will be from. Okay. Number 3. My laptop is made blank zinc, copper, and tellurium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your answer also is from. Okay. Number 4. This ketchup is made blank banana, a mixture of tomato, etc. Again, from. Okay, it looked like not balanced, right? But I will have another example. Okay, never mind. It's so obvious already. Okay, with the point. And that was the difference. Okay, when you say made of, there will be no change in appearance. You can still see the appearance the same as before being processed and after manufactured. But if it is altered in form and it's producing another form or phase, let's say it will become a gas, it will become a solid, like that, you will use from. You get the point? So there's chemical process or chemical reaction. So you get the point, but of only physical change, that you can still see the appearance the same as before, even though it is being altered, but the appearance is still the same. You get the point? Meaning it's still solid. You can still see that it's still a wood, it's still a plastic, prior and after the processing and manufacturing. That's the definition of, made of. And now we understand, right? You get the point? So here, this Nestle milk product is made from, not of. Why? Because these are all chemicals, glucose, the lactose, and maltose. And the product now is solid, and you can never say anymore that the glucose can you see in your eyes. The lactose you can see in your eyes. The maltose you cannot see already in your eyes because it's already processed and it's entirely changed. Okay, there's a chemical reaction or process involved, chemical process involved. Okay, number 3. My laptop is made from zinc, copper, and tellurium. It's still the same. It involves chemical process, the process of alloying, mixing two or three more elements to come up with a new useful product. Okay, things like that. That's from also. Okay, things like that. Okay, this ketchup is made from banana, a mixture of tomato edge, because you know the product you can never distinguish anymore. Where is the banana? Where is the tomato? Okay, so it's very difficult to distinguish, and at the same time, there's a chemical reaction involved there to become a one mixture. Okay, so that's also chemical reaction. You get the point? So if there's no chemical reaction, then why it became a colloidal suspension? Things like that. Okay, so it's very obvious, right? It's from. Okay, like that. So if I will say, this house is made of wood, of siya, because from the start, it's still wood. Okay, the building is made of concrete materials. That is of, not from. You get the point? Because at the first, the laborers, the masons put the concrete block from the first stage, and then the last stage also the same concrete blocks. Even though you'll paint it, still the concrete blocks will be there. You get the point? So there's no alteration, there's no change, no chemical reaction, blah blah blah, so and so. So that's why you use of. So if I will say, this Tupperware is made of polycarbonate. Okay, wrong grammar or correct grammar? It's wrong grammar because you know the plastic is made from chemicals, could either be polyethylene, polyvinyl, and polycarbonate. That's undergo process. That's made from. Okay, not made of. Right? So again, we usually interchange that or mixed up in our everyday speech. These stuffs, okay? The made of and made from. So that's why, you know, vloggers all over the world, especially English language, they will try to vlog the most not familiar topics, because these are the topics that most of us will be mistakenly utilized in a sentence or a paragraph, or when we take the examination. Get the point? So things like that. So any questions so far for this made of and made from? Okay. So if I will use this in another context, not using the made, we will say, my door was blacked of wood and other materials. Okay, things like that. So it's of, because you know, there's no chemical reaction, there's no changes of the phases and of the substances in the matter. It's still the wood, the materials like that. There's nothing changes. So you say, oh, I don't like it, my door was blacked of so many materials. Blacked of, not blacked from. Okay, you got the point? Okay, and if you will say, I will say the sentence also another way around. All exit doors must be free, blank, obstruction, of or from. You get the point? So again, free of obstruction, not from. Okay, things like that. And now you can easily troubleshoot or to extract the correct grammar, right? Okay, just put into your brain cells that most of the times the from are, you know, composition, constituents, processes, chemical reactions that blended together to come up with a particular product, like that, blah, 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 so and so. Okay? But the of is really, there's no changes at all with regards to its appearance, there's no chemical reaction, only physical change. Okay, you need to say, if you try to if you try to pound, P-U-U-N-D, I use pound as a verb rather than the monetary fund of United Kingdom. So you need to say, I use the word pound in two types of part of speech, the noun and the action verb. So I say, I pound the ginger, things like that, right? I pound the ginger, so P-O-U-N-D, the same, right? So I pound the ginger into powder, like that. So there's no chemical reaction, it's still the ginger you will see. You get the point? So you will use of. Okay, you get the point, not from. Okay, things like that. Another example for this. The island Philippines is made blank 7,107 islands. What you will say about that? It looks like difficult, right? And think, made of or made from? Again, the island Philippines, let's change another example also. The Japan is made blank, okay, 6,800 islands. Okay, so they are more closer with each other based on my research. The Philippine Islands and the Japan Islands, a matter of thousands only. Okay, get the point? Japan 6,800 islands, Philippines 7,107. Okay, then going back to our main topic, I will say the Philippines is made blank of 7,000. Oh, no, I mentioned already. But actually, it's wrong. It's not of. Okay, it's from. Okay, Philippines is made from 7,107 islands. Because from, it has to do something with history. Okay, it has to do something with demographic changes, things like that, or topographical changes. What do you call it? This one in geology, study geography, things like that. You get the point? And then there will be changes in the soil. Then of course, if there's changes in the soil, then it has chemical change automatically. Okay, natural chemical change, things like that. Okay, so that's from. Okay, not of. But again, we will interchange, right? Okay, because the main point there is as long as we understand the sense and the thought, it matters. It doesn't matter because that is only a minor grammar. You get the point? But you know, in professional setup, taking an examination like that, making an article, or you are a media practitioner, a writer, a reporter, an editor that's related to your job, then that's the time you are very particular with the grammar, of course. I am one of the editors of a magazine's company, things like that, and I will be very clever with the grammar range and grammar accuracy and my vocabulary, things like that. But if your work doesn't require you to do that, then you don't have to be bothered. But I'm not telling also you are not trying to learn, because the more you learn too much, the more you have brain empowerment that you could be able to use that in the future. Right? The more the merrier, things like that, in terms of knowledge empowerment. Right? So any questions so far? Nothing, right? So you can be able to drop your messages in the FB Messenger. If you try to ask more about English language, this is your English trying hard teacher, informal teacher or tutor in English. This is Engineer Sotero Alipongusino Jr. I hope you like this video. Then I would be also grateful if you can subscribe my YT channel, and my happiness will be extended to the heaven. Thank you so much. See you later. Remember this, that Jesus loves us, and I thank you.